Yeah, it was probably Edna anyway.
No, you know what he's like for exact timing.
Morning, leader. Carry on. How'd you get on this new bold? Try, man, try.
I can't.
I could have ripped your sternomastoid apart. You've got to keep on your toes, new bold. We're at war. Hup, hup. That's nice. Plastic. Lousy, indestructible, useless plastic. But it takes apart like the real thing. It'll do to train on till we get those funds. Train, train, train!
When are we going to start collecting them funds?
In a few days. A bank.
Not for starters. We ought to throw on a few post offices first.
We're not collecting bloody stamps, Geary. A bank.
There are, that's all.
You're still thinking like a criminal, Geary. You're a soldier now, a military person. This risks all the way for all of us, till we've driven the last British swine from the sacred soil of the Isle of Wight. Did you get them aspirins?
Look at this.
Look at you. A right load of slags. Here's me trying to make your name Boss Edwards, synonymous with ruthless terror. And where are you lot when you should be out criminally plundering your own manors? Hey? National Film Theatre. Transcendental meditation. Bloody Mozart! It's the last time I employ ruddy graduates. Claw! Now, will you get it into your teeming intellectual skulls? I'm after taking over now. Right now! Before we get in the flaming European market. What's the matter with them? Don't they want an Englishman running the London underworld? Hey? Do they want to wake up one morning and find some smelly French ponce in the driver's seat? Right. Well, let's get down to it. Let's put on a bit of the old pressure and stop reading the newspapers. Forget what they say about the criminal mind improving these days. It's guff like that what's undermining your traditional moral fibre. Now, the Chancellor says we're in for a boom. Right. All right, then. Get your fingers out. Let's boom.
When she had to have her leg off.
Who?
Me Auntie Ethel.
Last time you swore blind, it was your Auntie May.
Yeah, terrible, isn't it? Two one-legged aunties. They can ruin a wedding photo.
Sounds very unlikely.
Heredity.
Oh, having your leg off?
Yeah.
All right, Albert, stop whatever you're doing with Wall and concentrate. There's a meeting here this morning. I want you to film them as they leave. And Albert, pick an angle where you can identify their house and their faces, Albert. None of your moody shots of retreating feet.
Moody shots of retreating feet?
You're using more aftershave these days.
Subconsciously, you're becoming impressed by my personal hygiene.
Will you remind me on the way home? I've got to get some salad cream.
Da 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 dun dun da 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 dun dun da 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 dun dun da 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 dun da 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 dun da 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 dun dun da 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 dun da 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 da. Good evening.
Evening.
I'm going on leave.
Yes?
What do you mean, yes?
Oh, now, Hawksworth, I know you're not the intellectual type, but words of one syllable?
Sounded so damn sinister.
No, don't take it off. Let me guess. Nanook of the North.
I should have thought it was perfectly obvious. It's Germanic.
Siegfried Nanook of the North.
I'm going skiing. I go every year at this time to von Hagen Treadlitz's place. We were at school together. He gave me the coat.
But you've forgiven him.
It's off the tourist tracks, wild country. No place lease, package deal, anoraks.
You know, a spot of something physical would do you good.
I didn't come here to listen to your filthy innuendos.
What did you come here for? I'm not going skiing.
You're going to join these people.
Join?
We both are. They're a revolutionary cell on the point of expanding. I've got a film their special branch managed to obtain of their training activities. Excuse the technical quality.
You idiot!
There you are, the beginning of the guerrilla pattern. And as always, fundamentally comic. Until they kill somebody.
For the Isle of Wight?
For any idea they can get sufficiently emotionally stoned on.
I don't see it's our problem. Why can't Special Branch see it through?
By waiting until they kill somebody?
Oh, before then.
Our brief is to put a spoke into their activities without the usual formalities. These kind of people thrive on being hauled into court. It dignifies them. The press start taking them seriously, and sooner or later a bunch of drunken cowboys are making headlines to get even more drunk on.
Under insuperable difficulties, in the teeth of lighting conditions you wouldn't inflict on your granny's wardrobe. Nevertheless, yesterday's filming was right on the button.
Shows promise.
Oh, come on. This time Boss Edward's in with half the ranking mobsters in London.
File them. We'll get back to it.
File them?
He's quick, that boy.
What do you mean, get back to it?
Later, Albert, something else has come up.
You mean to say we've been risking neck and crop these...
Albert.
The ways of this world and my employer grow more and more mysterious. Oh, blimey, look at it. It's a great rift in my professional expectations, and all she can do is watch down sticky buns.
There's fresh cream.
It's nauseating.
What's up with you, then?
I'm stricken, that's what. Cut off in full flower. That far from a documentary scoop I could have been made on.
I'm pretty certain we can expect a gesture of solidarity from Mike Foot and Wedgie Ben. And as soon as we can guarantee a bit of drama, Bernie Devlin's sure to come along.
When are we going to stop talking and start shooting?
My dear fellow, we have to make it absolutely clear that we abhor violence.
That we're absolutely opposed to it.
Only then can we start shooting.
Is he reliable?
Well, a little wild, but I'm praying for him. In any case, his sort tend to get killed off very early, and in the end, it is we quiet workers in the Lord's vineyards who survive to tend his flocks. We must love one another. That is the fundamental message which rings with such stark clarity through the New Testament. To love one another. Therefore, those who will not love us must be annihilated, for such is the will of God. No Christian believes in violence. So we appeal to the British government to take its blood-stained hands from the torn throat of the Isle of Wight.
Here, here.
To withdraw its swaggering presence immediately and unconditionally, so that we, the meek and the lowly, the peace lovers, shall not be forced to tread the paths of violence which we so abhor.
Here, here. Here, here.
Why should it be any more crazy than it was when Lottie was there?
Because you haven't got her experience and her contacts. You can't keep going on your own.
I'm a very promising new talent. I can have a damn good try.
Names. Now, what about names?
Use your own.
Very well.
Good grief.
What's wrong?
How many have you got?
Oh, it's a family sequence.
Tristan?
Great uncle.
Would you believe it? Sex. Now, you see, even when you apply to join a mob like this, there's discrimination.
Hardly amounts to that.
Why else would it matter what sex I am?
Now, if you give me a minute to think about that, there must be a reason somewhere.
Discrimination.
Reassurance. It's not always easy to tell with you women's lib types. Perhaps they like it in black and white. I know she's a woman. It says so on her application form.
Any distinguishing marks or features?
One suspects there must be, even with the most ardent women's lib types.
Previous employment.
Railway ganger.
But you don't look a bit like a railway ganger.
Not me, dear, you.
Charming.
The way you're dressed, I'm sure they'd accept blacksmith striker.
Thank you.
Or in that wig, guard dog frightener.
Never mind about me. What are you putting?
I thought I'd better put something suggesting ruthlessness, absence of all human compassion.
Good thinking. What have you put?
Car dealer.
Ah, all finished? Oh, well, no, don't get up, don't get up. We only stand for the Lord and world in action. Ah, good, good. All that remains is for me to swear you in. Just a little formality. Now, I'll use the good book if you don't mind, although, if you prefer, you can swear on any other book of your choice. You don't mind? Good, good. An oath is never the same, I always think, if it's taken on every man's home lawyer. Now, raise your right hand. Good, good. I can see we're going to get on like a house on fire. Now, where was I?
House on fire.
Oh, yes, yes. Repeat after me. I hereby swear
I hereby swear
to be a true warrior
to be a true warrior
in the fight
in the fight
for the Isle of Wight.
of the Isle of Wight.
Now, we used to kneel down here, but in my view it was becoming alarmingly high church. So now we just touch our left breast, humbly, for a moment, which we feel is much more in keeping with the spirit of our times and doesn't crease our trousers. We dedicate ourselves from this day forward to the sacred causes of freedom and justice, and to the elimination of that instrument of English tyranny, the selective employment tax. There we are. Welcome to our little brotherhood. Well, now, I want you to feel that there is absolutely no obligation, but if you feel that you would like to make some small contribution, do so now, and I can save you a walk to the box in the vestry.
We all have our overheads.
True, sister, true.
I'm afraid I haven't any change.
Neither have I. But we do have this pressing need for more explosive. And somehow, we simply have to send the choir to the Festival of Light at Dagenham.
You can't. Burns like Cossack, but Stussy won't let you.
Well, there's no need for her to know now, blabbermouth, is there?
She told you to leave it alone.
So did my scoutmaster, but we were nearly there. Look, there's 3/4 of a documentary already in the can. A few more feet of compromising, sneaky, unethical film, and we can put Boss Edwards on his merry way. Not to mention picking up a fistful of awards for the performance.
Not to mention picking up a load of extra weight and getting dumped in the Thames.
I give over. I'm not going to go at it flat-footed. We should do it the way Lottie intended we should do it. We got away with it this far. Okay, it was a bit dodgy when we were fishing about semi-blind in the early stages, but we know the layout now. How come they're suddenly going to get wise at this stage?
You shall have hard, solid bodies and spirit like whipcord. I demand unconditional, immediate obedience. I am your father in this struggle to come. I am your leader. I have discovered my destiny. I may have failed at the commercial growing of watercress, but since I took up schizophrenia, things have never looked back. We must be ready. And in order to be ready, we must be fit, fit, fit.
Oh, the flaming crows.
I better not be too late. I told the wife I won't be late.
Refreshments, everybody. And we'll all wash our own cups out later, and be particularly careful about the spoon. Do please see that it is returned to its proper drawer next to the submachine gun.
With 2 buns, that'd be 8.5 new pence.
Oh. There you are.
And a shilling for the parish magazine.
True.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Arms drill and familiarization, 2115.
Parish magazine. How long do you intend us to remain with this peculiar lot?
Until we find out what they're about and have put a spoke in it. Ours is not to reason why.
I'll give that a bit of a rub for you if you like, darling. Well, I've got the magic touch.
It interests me, this Geary. Not exactly the soul of a revolutionary, has he? What's the attraction, Geary? What's in it for you?
Please yourself.
What have you been looking for?
Just a little love and affection.
What have you been looking for in my desk?
What's she going on about?
I wish you'd put things back where you find them.
I haven't been near your little wooden structure.
It's not... I don't mind you looking. It's the way that you leave things.
You're in an aggressive mood this morning.
I'm not.
Fractious.
Somebody's been through.
And taken what?
I don't know.
Oh, look, don't start getting the ab-dabs. If anybody was onto us, Freddie would have let us know.
If he could.
Well, he's right there on the inside. He'd be sure to know. Look, Freddie's the safety valve. Till he blows the whistle, it's all signals go.
What the devil made you tell them I could manufacture bombs?
Because I knew it would do wonders for your image, and it has.
I don't know the first damn thing about it.
You're a practical lad. Besides, you're in the army.
I was once in a Turkish bath, but I can't make delight.
That's a terrible admission from a man in his prime. You must try harder.
Suppose this lot goes off.
I thought that was the objective.
Prematurely.
Won't affect your pension rights in the slightest. Just leave us the address of your next of kin.
And they say it makes the skin go yellow.
Marvelous. Think of all the oriental possibilities that opens up. Oh, stop sulking. You've got a textbook. Use it.
I had this at school. There are great gaps in its usefulness.
Oh, come on. Bomb making can't be all that difficult. Everyone's doing it. It's replaced smashing telephone kiosks as the #1 pastime of the bloody-minded.
What do they want it for, anyway?
Now that, Tiger, is something that little goodwill gesture of yours will help us find out. Then I'd like to wrap this one up as soon as possible. I've got a documentary I'd better get back to, or Albert's never going to forgive me.
Somebody wants doing for this. If only for the terrible lighting. Oh, come on, Freddie. Let's be having it. Who's been using the camera?
Oh, I keep telling you, boss, I don't know.
But it's your job to know, Freddie. Hence the very handsome salary I was paying you. Why didn't you know, Freddie, eh? What's the matter? Somebody been crossing your dirty little palm with extra silver, have they?
No, boss, no.
Well, you better start telling us, my old darling, while you can still chat. Because it gets a bit of a problem later on. Thought you become something of a... technical difficulty once Vince and Lightning here start in with the surgical work. Then it's a question of all the blood, isn't it? It trickles down and fills your cracker. And while you may think you're uttering useful words, all we're getting at this end of these horrible gurgling. I should have known better than rely on anybody with your taste in socks.
Well, come on.
Oh, where are you taking me?
You do realise that that phrase is replete with sexual innuendo?
Where are we going?
The milk bar.
Big spender.
Yeah, stick with me, kid. I'll show you a good time.
Where to after the milk bar, then?
Nowhere. We're stopping there.
Doing what?
Holding hands across a pineapple whip, sipping juke shakes, playing the milk box. Romance blossoming despite the tawdry fittings, the cheap cracked glassware.
Get off!
Two young lovers on the threshold of life. Or gastroenteritis.
Look, I'm not sitting there again, not all night.
Just one more time.
What's that for?
The milk bar's one of Boss Edward's places.
What, that tatty mousetrap?
Yeah. And that tatty mousetrap is loaded with some very powerful dream-inducing cheese.
Goose.
And you and me, girl, are almost regulars. No one's going to look at us twice.
You speak for yourself.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Admiralty Arch. Admiralty Arch can be destroyed with 30 pounds of explosive placed at points A, B and X. Draw explosive cards to amount of 30 and move on 3 extra places. 10, 20, 30. 1, 2, 3.
Go to jail? Oh, no, not again.
When's that boyfriend of yours turning up with a bomb?
Soon. If he wasn't going to make it, you'd have heard the bang.
Hey, aren't you playing anymore?
Let's have a game of poker.
In a church hall? That's going to look very nice in front of the vicar, I must say.
This is a proud moment for us all.
I can't tell you what the continuance of this struggle means to me. I look out of my high window, and I see this huge city spread out before me, and I feel proud and humble that I, a nobody, with the skimpiest secondary education, can begin deciding where to start, tearing it apart, smashing it, burning it down.
That's democracy. You know, I had to use my own damn suitcase.
Wasn't exactly a new one.
It was perfectly serviceable. It's been all over the place.
Soon be all over the place again.
Oh, and I took a taxi.
I should bloody well think so. Not the sort of thing you can take on top of the bus.
Kindly remember those sentiments when you get the claim for expenses this month.
Did you remember to cut down its power a bit?
Yes, I can charge. Did you find out where they intend to...
Yes. A token protest against British financial imperialism. They're going to blow the windows out of a bank.
Do we have it stopped?
No, we let this one ride. The place is empty, so no one will get hurt. We'll interfere when they become actually dangerous.
And they're ready for the big job they keep hinting at.
Right.
Tonight, it is with sad hearts that we set our feet upon the path of unavoidable Christian violence. With sad hearts, we take the terrible burden of responsibility upon our consciences. But we can take comfort in the sure and certain knowledge that righteousness is ours, and those who oppose us are fascist swine.
Right on, kill the pigs.
Still, it is our duty to pray for them. But there is no requirement which says that we must be maudlin about it. And they can be prayed for as easily when they have departed the snares and entanglements of their wicked lives.
I hope we're not going to be late. I've told Edna I won't be late.
As always, we must ask ourselves what God requires in this matter, not what we require. And the answer lies firmly in the fact that if the almighty hand of the Creator had wanted his blessed Isle of Wight to be part of England, he would hardly have been likely to have separated it from the mainland. Clearly, the Lord is on our side. And should that sad day come, when we may be forced, however reluctantly, into taking up arms, remember that his finger will be firmly on the trigger. And therefore take heed that any fool who misses is not only careless and wasteful of his patrimony, but the same will be verging dangerously close to the knife edge of blasphemy. My thoughts are with you in this holy work.
Another 2 raspberries and a cleaner pair of straws.
I shouldn't bother. I don't think you'll be stopping.
Protest against British financial imperialism.
What the hell did you put in that bag?
We got your address from Albert.
Albert?
We've also got Albert.
I'm the Dolly Bird.
Nobody seems to know your employer's address. The Dean woman.
She moves about a bit.
Then get this message to her. We want that film she's been taking, all of it. Then we'll talk about returning your 2 little snoopers. She knows where to get in touch.
God love us, I'm asleep. Both of them? Oh, hell. I might have known Albert couldn't leave it alone. Do? Nothing yet. They're safe as long as I've still got the film. We'll have to stall till I can think of something. Meanwhile, business as usual in the morning.
If you knew half the bleeding fiddlers have had to pull just to make a few measly quid, then I'll go political and bob, bob, here it is. Well, I should have seen it before, shouldn't I? You stay a criminal, you end up in a nick. You go political, murder and violence gets your place in the bleeding government.
Hey, when we get some wheel guns, will we all have one each? Shall we be able to take them home? I'd like to show our Edna.
Carry on. Well, not bad reviews generally.
Oh?
The Times is a bit mealy-mouthed about us in a leading article. Yeah, I'm sure some of these so-called informed journalists just toss off their unfounded opinions on the spur of the moment. Do you think I ought to answer it, or is it best to preserve a dignified silence? Hmm?
Hey, there's a picture of the bank.
Oh, yes, they're nearly all carrying that. Well, I'm not sure it does us justice. Do you think next time we could take our own and just send them the best ones?
Ah.
Oh, this one's quite flattering. This daring raid, it calls it.
Hey, is there much in the mail? Edna takes the mail.
Emergence of new urban terror group. Ah! We'll all be forgotten tomorrow. It'll be as if we never existed. My God, the pace of change. But the struggle must go on. While ever the world's riddled with injustice. Like all that publicity going to that mob from Oz. A month of newspapers and magazines. Not to mention late-night line-up. Why, we have to struggle on anonymously. It was a good bomb. A fine bomb. You must make me another. A bigger one this time. One big enough for the big job. Big enough this time to sink the Isle of Wight ferry.
Somebody's gonna get killed.
I know, hundreds! My God, this terrible weight of revolutionary necessity. But what a marvellous bang we'll make this time. Such a gurgling, then they'll know we've arrived.
What do you intend doing about Albert and the gal? And hadn't it better be quick?
They knew what they were doing. They disobeyed orders. My assignment is here. Come what may, to penetrate and stick with this mob.
Bombs! All very well carrying suitcases about the country as if you were a novelty salesman.
Who said that?
Don't look surprised. You knew you were going to have trouble from the women's lib. Give us the word, comrade. When are we going to get really offensive?
Some might conclude you already are really offensive.
What's she talking about?
Arms, boyo. When are we going to get some real weapons?
I think we all ought to have a gun.
Well, of course we must have guns.
One we can take home.
It's true. Our massed firepower's a bit thin at the moment.
Well, it's not as simple as that, you know. I mean, you can't just go down to the self-service.
So you've got to have a contact.
Yeah.
I've got a contact.
Oh. Could you negotiate?
With all that cabbage, certainly.
Do you think we could afford a small... Oh, well, perhaps not at this stage. Well, it seems we've got 85,000 to spend.
Yeah, it's just over 84,000, actually.
It's paper talk.
We're all right as long as Lottie hangs on to that film.
Are we?
Would I steer you wrong? I got you in here, didn't I?
Everything on that list he can supply from stock. Anything else you'll have to wait for.
It is going to cost a great deal of money.
We expected that.
I was rather hoping that there would be a bit left for the church roof. And this place certainly needs a bigger boiler. However, you must have what you need. Dear, dear. Truly, the violence is not only deplorable, it is exorbitant.
Everything's going up with this damn government.
You are being very accommodating in this matter, my dear. But we ourselves are just a bit curious about your supplier.
Which is why I've arranged for you both to meet him at his house later on tonight.
Excellent.
I can manage that alone.
Both of you. Then you can deliver the money and receive the consignment. Transactions of that size should always have one to witness the other.
A sound business principle. I think you are going to prove very useful to us, my dear.
I intend to be. I want to be the head of your assassination squad. And I want him, if he's as good with a gun as he says he is.
We haven't got an assassination squad.
Well, good heavens, no. We're only a small group, you know. Just a few friends, really.
Which is why you need one if you're hoping to be taken seriously. What's the good of British soldiers being unarmed and off duty if you haven't got an assassination squad?
I should have thought of it first!
But you did think of the ferry.
And I thought of the assassination squad. But I wanted it to be a surprise.
Well, wasn't it?
Yes.
Well, there you are, then.
I think she ought to lead it. Under my general jurisdiction, of course.
Of course.
Oh, dear. When will all this end, and we can lay down our arms and live together as brothers and sisters, at peace?
Oh, not yet. It's only just bleeding well starting.
Well, of course not yet. But I've told you before, it is simply not done to admit that you enjoy it.
Was it easier, the second bomb?
Somewhat.
You might be more gracious about it. Bought you a new suitcase.
Very least you could do.
A good, rich, powerful mixture, was it this time?
Near as I can judge. You're a cool creature, Charlotte. I thought you'd crack a little when it came to Albert and the gal. Well, soften at least. But you didn't lift a finger.
My assignment...
I know, to penetrate the inner councils of this lunatic lot. Well, you've achieved that, all right. Even if you did nothing for your employees.
I did do something this afternoon.
What was that?
I kept my part of the bargain. I sent Edwards the film.
All of it?
Yes. A damn fine documentary it would have made, too.
That wasn't very clever. You signed their death warrants. I mean, I'm partial to killing enemies, but friends earn a little consideration.
He said he'd let them go.
Oh, you don't imagine he will.
Well, what else could I do, being occupied here?
And if you do get as far as a press conference, you must remember what I told you.
We abhor violence.
Good fellow.
I can't just keep saying that.
But you must. Particularly if they're asking about people that we've killed. Hello, my dear.
You're to go to this address at 2300 hours.
Ah, can you find it?
I know this city like the back of my telescopic sight. For years I've paced its crowded streets, planning where to plant the charges.
We'll find it, my dear.
You've got lots of time.
Well, that's the lot, I think.
She sent them just like that.
There it is.
We can go then?
Well, it's a shame, darling, but let's be a little realistic, eh?
Look, if we go missing, they'll know it was you.
Well, how will they know? And more to the point, what can they prove?
Miss Dean knows.
Not enough, Ronnie, because even I won't now. Now, you don't think I'm stupid enough to do jobs like this myself, do you? You're being contracted out. There was a little discussion, and I've accepted somebody's tender.
The contractor's here, Chief.
We're on our way.
Time.
We shall need to do much recruiting.
How young can we take him, do you think?
Suffer little children to come unto me, my son. Suffer little children. We can teach their little hands the weight of a stone, a nail bomb. Yes. Afterwards, I shall want to start thinking about the possibilities of a Flag Day. Come.
So, me, am I glad to see you?
What are we waiting for?
11:30.
Well, it's a pleasure to do business with you, Vicar. Even if you do strike a hard bargain.
Oh, I don't know that there's been much bargaining.
Oh, you must be joking. That bird of yours is stone murder.
Bird?
Yeah. Yeah, the head of your assassination squad.